All your life, you have been told that the secrets to financial success, wealth, happiness, and financial freedom are hidden in the pages of some personal finance or money-making books. Maybe you have read hundreds of these so-called bestsellers, but still can't figure out how to make money, or even get rich. Having gone down this path, I understand your frustration. So in this video, I will share key lessons from the 40 money-making books I have read that will make you rich. These books contain proven strategies that have turned poor people into millionaires just by implementing simple steps taught in these books. So if you stick around, you will learn valuable lessons about money that will completely change the way you approach making money if you want to be a millionaire. First, we are going to go through the books that cover the fundamentals of money and wealth. Then we will go through the books that teach you how to get rich and achieve financial independence. So let's dive into it. The first lesson is understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. This was clearly illustrated in the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. In this book, the author tells the story of his two father figures, his biological father, the poor dad, who advised him to get a stable job, follow the traditional career path, and retire with a pension, and his best friend's father, the rich dad, a high school dropout who built a business empire and emphasized independent thinking and acquiring assets that generate income. According to Kiyosaki, assets are things that put money in your pocket, like stocks, real estate, side businesses, or anything else that generates extra income. Liabilities, on the other hand, are things that take money out of your pocket and depreciate over time like cars, designer wares bought with credit, mortgage, loans, and so on. The author applied this lesson to become a multimillionaire by buying rental properties that brought him steady passive income. What I like about this book is its clear explanation of financial independence. It's a perfect starting point because it challenges the traditional views on money and emphasizes the importance of having your money work for you, not the other way around. Another key lesson is pay yourself first. Always save a portion of your income. This lesson was clearly illustrated in another timeless classic that delves into ancient wisdom on wealth, The Richest Man in Babylon. This book uses stories from ancient Babylon to teach timeless financial principles. This lesson is consistent with the 50-30-20 budgeting rule, which recommends saving 20% of your after-tax income. By setting aside a portion of your income, you should be able to invest and grow. Another important lesson in the book is to live below your means, which means spending less than you earn by avoiding unnecessary expenses. By living below your means, you can save a portion of your income and avoid running into debt. A 2023 survey conducted by payroll.org highlighted that 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. A post by Business Insider indicates that the average debt in America in 2024 is $104,215. These statistics highlight the reason a lot of people struggle to build wealth. The Richest Man in Babylon is a great book because of its simplicity. It provides practical advice through engaging stories, making financial concepts easy to understand. It's perfect for anyone starting out on their financial journey and emphasizes that simple, consistent actions can lead to significant wealth over time. Speaking of wealth creation, let's delve into the power of thoughts with our next book. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill is another essential read. This book focuses on the power of thoughts and how they can help you achieve financial success. The book teaches that a strong desire is crucial for success. This was illustrated through the story of Edwin C. Barnes in Chapter 2 of this book, who became a business partner with Thomas Edison through sheer determination. Barnes didn't start off as Edison's partner at first, but began working in a lowly position of a salesman in Edison's lab, and eventually worked his way up to becoming Edison's partner after 5 years. Persistence is another key lesson in this book, illustrated by the story of R.U. Darby from Maryland. He and his uncle headed out to Colorado to drill for gold. After numerous attempts to tap in the vein of gold, they had no luck. They grew discouraged and decided to quit. They gave up and sold their equipment to a junkman. The junkman saw an opportunity and hired an engineer who discovered the gold vein was only 3 feet from where Darby had stopped drilling. Only 3 feet left, and Darby would have hit gold. Most people give up way too easily. Right now, you could be that close to reaching your goal too. I think what makes this book stand out is its focus on the power of mindset. It's not just about money, but about cultivating a success-oriented attitude. It's a motivational read that encourages you to harness the power of your thoughts to achieve financial and personal success. Another must-read on mindset, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, talks about how our behavior affects our financial decisions. It's filled with stories and insights that highlight the psychological aspects of managing money. One of the key lessons in this book is the power of compounding, illustrated by the story of Ronald Reed, a car mechanic and a janitor who accumulated $8 million by doing the smart and basic things for a long time. He invested his money in large growth cap stocks and didn't touch them, so his investments grew over time. Reed didn't have any formal education, but was still able to leverage the power of compounding to build wealth. The book also discusses the role of luck and risk, using Bill Gates as an example of someone who benefited from unique opportunities, like having access to a computer at an early age. Lastly, Housel emphasizes that personal finance is personal. Different strategies work for different people. For instance, the strategies that work for a professional athlete might not work for a regular worker, highlighting the importance of tailoring financial plans to individual circumstances. What is particularly insightful about this book is its focus on the behavioral side of finance. It reminds us that managing money is more about how you behave than what you know. It's a refreshing take that's both relatable and eye-opening. Okay, moving from mindset to lifestyle. Our lifestyle plays a crucial role in wealth building. The 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss has a lot to say about this. The key theme of the book is optimizing your life to work less and live more. Ferriss shares his own experiences and strategies to create a more efficient lifestyle. The 80-20th rule is a major takeaway, where Ferriss suggests focusing on the 20% of tasks that produce 80% of results. He gives the example of his supplement business, where he focused on his best-selling products to maximize profits. Outsourcing is another key lesson. Ferriss outsourced customer service and manufacturing to free up his time for other pursuits. Lastly, in Chapter 5, he advocates taking mini-retirements, sharing how he lived in Buenos Aires and other places to enjoy life now instead of waiting for traditional retirement. What I really like about this book is its practicality. Ferriss provides actionable steps to reduce work hours and increase productivity. It's a great read for anyone looking to improve their work-life balance and make the most of their time. It's important to note that the suggested formula for escaping the daily grind isn't feasible for everyone working a 9-to-5 job. It's crucial to highlight that even the author, Tim Ferriss, didn't achieve success immediately. Ferriss dedicated countless hours, working tirelessly 7 days a week to build his brand, Brain Quicken. Therefore, unless you have a highly profitable venture that can sustain itself and generate consistent revenue, transitioning to a 4-hour work week might be more challenging than anticipated. Congrats on making it this far into the video. If you've picked up some value along the way, or even just had a good time, go ahead and smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell icon so you'll know the second we drop more awesome content. Speaking of optimizing, now that we have learned key lessons to achieve foundational success in our wealth-building journey, it's time we delve into how to actually get rich. Let's start off with the next book, which will guide you through smart and simple investing strategies. The Little Book of Common Sense Investing by John C. Bogle is a straightforward guide to investing. Bogle, the founder of Vanguard, emphasizes keeping things simple and low cost. Investing in low-cost index funds is the main lesson. Bogle explains how these funds, which track the entire market, often outperform expensive mutual funds. So you may ask, what the heck is an index fund? Well, an index fund is a type of investment that lets you buy a tiny piece of many different companies all at once. It follows a specific list of companies, like the 500 biggest ones in the US, called the S&P 500. This way, your money is spread out across lots of companies, which makes investing safer and simpler. Plus, it usually costs less because it's not actively managed by someone trying to pick the best stocks. Another crucial point is to stick with investments for the long term and keeping your emotions in check, even during market downturns. Bogle highlights how investors who remained invested after the 2008 financial crisis eventually saw significant gains. Avoiding market timing is another key point. Bogle shares data showing how even experts struggle to predict market movements accurately. What's compelling about this book is its simplicity. Bogle's advice to keep costs low and stay the course is both practical and effective. It's an essential read for anyone looking to build wealth through smart investing without getting bogged down by complexity. If you're serious about investing, our next book is a cornerstone in value investing. The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham is a classic on value investing. It teaches a careful, long-term approach to investing. One lesson is the importance of a safety margin, meaning buying stocks at prices lower than their intrinsic value. Intrinsic value is a measure of what a company is truly worth based on objective factors, such as its assets, earnings, dividends, and financial performance. This is different from its current stock price, which is determined by market sentiments and conditions. The multi-billionaire and philanthropist Warren Buffett, who was one of Graham's students, used this principle to invest in undervalued companies. Another key point is using market fluctuations as opportunities. Graham advises investors to buy when prices are low and sell when they're high. Lastly, he emphasizes focusing on long-term goals rather than short-term gains. What stands out in this book is his disciplined approach. Graham's emphasis on safety margins and long-term investing makes it a timeless guide for protecting and growing wealth. It's a must-read for anyone serious about investing. And now you know what type of stock to pick when building your investment portfolio. You might be wondering, where do I start? There are thousands of listed companies out there. Well, the next book, One Up on Wall Street, suggests starting from the companies you know or use their products every day. The author Peter Lynch, a legendary investor and mutual fund manager, believes that best investments are often right under our nose in the sense that they are aligned with what we already know and engage with in our daily lives. And based on that, we actually have a huge advantage over Wall Street pros. However, he also stresses the importance of researching companies before investing, such as visiting stores and talking to employees to understand the business. Another critical point is to focus on long-term investments. Avoid the temptation to time the market. As Lynch rightly put, it's the time in the market, not timing the market, that leads to successful investing. I think what's truly valuable about this book is Lynch's emphasis on using your everyday experiences to find great investments. It's an empowering read that shows anyone can be a successful investor with a bit of curiosity and research. To summarize, one common thread amongst all of these books and across all legit, genuine financial advice is that there is no shortcut to success and that there are no shortcuts to getting rich. It requires discipline. It requires persistence and the ability to control your emotions when it comes to money or when it comes to anything worthwhile in life. If you are interested in learning how to achieve financial freedom, make more money, and build wealth, be sure to keep watching this space. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. See you in the next video.